Students, in the previous video lecture of simple harmonic motion, we have discussed about how to find out displacement of the particle executing simple harmonic motion, and we have derived equation for SHM considering the particle moving on a circular path executes simple harmonic motion, and equation for displacement of simple harmonic motion represents a sinusoidal function. We have got x is equal to a sine omega into t. This is equation for displacement of a particle executing simple harmonic motion. Using this, we will now solve one problem. A particle starts from mean position. Particle is starting from mean position and moves towards positive extreme as shown in the figure. Particle is starting at this point O and it is moving towards the extreme point. Find equation of the simple harmonic motion. Amplitude of simple harmonic motion is A. Amplitude is mentioned to you. Amplitude is equal to A. Now particle is starting from rest at t is equal to 0. Now this particle will execute simple harmonic motion. After some time it come to this position, say t is equal to capital T divided by 4. And first motion of the body will be from O to A in time t by 4. Again from A to O in time t by 4. O to minus A in time t by 4 and minus A to O in time t by 4. Overall, this makes one time period capital T. So time period of the oscillation, I can write it as capital T. For every quarter of the time period, the particle will be moving in between mean position and extreme position. Now you are supposed to find out equation of simple harmonic motion. So you can write equation for simple harmonic motion which is in this form. If there is any phase difference, then you can include the phase difference with plus or minus pi. Because the particle is starting from rest here. Excuse me. Because the particle is starting from rest position, initial phase difference pi will be equal to 0. Initial phase, it is starting at mean position, so initial phase will be equal to 0. Now this equation, using this equation, we can write down the same simple harmonic expression for this particle which is executing simple harmonic motion. Now object is moving purely along x-axis, therefore left hand side this will be x itself, and the particle is having amplitude capital A in between mean position and extreme position, so therefore amplitude will remain same as it is capital A. Now the particle starts from mean position and it is traveling towards positive x-axis and it represents sinusoidal function. If you plot graph for this, at time t is equal to 0, particle is here and it is going to extreme position in time capital T by 4. From here it is coming to again mean position and then it is going in opposite direction and then it is coming back to mean position. This is time T by 4, 2T by 4, 3T by 4 and capital T, and this represents sine function, right? So therefore it can be written as As initially particle is starting from mean position, initial phase is equal to 0. That's the reason why pi I have took it as 0. So I can write the wave function as a is equal to sine of omega into t plus 0, which is x is equal to a sine of omega into t. This is how you can write down equation for displacement of the particle executing simple harmonic motion. Suppose, now let me take one more simple example. However, we have explained this. So if we are considering this particle at O, instead of going along positive x-axis, if the particle is going towards negative x-axis to some position A, then it return back again. From here it goes to extreme position capital A, and then again it is returning back to mean position O. So if you plot graph for this, how do you get graph? Particle is initially starting at position O and it is going towards negative x-axis. Therefore, displacement is along negative, and from here it goes to 0, and then it comes here, and then it comes here. This is also sinusoidal function, but the initial displacement of particle is towards negative x-axis. Therefore, if this is the condition, if the particle starts at mean position and going left side, you need to represent this as x is equal to minus a into sine omega into t. This is equation for displacement of the particle executing simple harmonic motion. Suppose if the particle is starting somewhere in between mean position and extreme position, then in such case you will get graph differently. Say for the same graph, if the particle is starting at this position, it is starting at minus a, going to extreme position, again from here it is going to capital A, and then it is coming back to mean position, and then it is coming back to minus a. So if the particle is starting at minus a, you can take the same graph like this. From minus a, it is going to 0. From minus a, this is minus a. From minus a, it is going to 0. Again, from 0, it is going towards a. That means in some time 2t by 4, it goes to this position. Again, from a, it is coming back to t is equal to mean position. So you will be getting graph like this. And then again from there it is going to minus a, therefore you will be getting graph in this way. So therefore you will be getting a graph like this in case the particle is starting from minus a. So if the particle starts from negative a, then in such case how do you represent this graph? You can represent this graph as x is equal to a sine of omega t. Particle is not starting at mean position, it is starting at extreme position, that too negative of mean position. So at negative extreme position it is starting. Therefore initially there is some phase difference between mean position and extreme position. Therefore I will write it as minus pi. Initial phase is not 0, and initial phase between mean position and extreme position is 90 degrees. So I can write it as a sine of omega t minus 90. Right? Likewise, if the particle is starting at positive extreme position, if the particle is starting at plus a and it is going towards mean position, from mean position it is going to minus a, again returning back to a, then in such case how do you get graph? Particle is starting at a and in t by 4 it comes to mean position like this. Again from t by 4 particle is going to extreme position, again from there it is coming to mean position, again from there it is going to this point. So finally it have reached plus a where it have been started. In this case you can write this as x is equal to a sine of omega t From mean position, it is right side, that is positive x-axis. Therefore, here you will write it as plus 90 degrees. This is a sine omega t plus 90. This is the way you can represent motion of the particle. If the particle is executing simple harmonic motion, based on its position, you can write down equation for displacement of the particle. Always the equation in the form of simple harmonic motion, if the equation is representing simple harmonic motion, definitely it should be in this form. It should be always in this form, where you can write it as x. If the particle is purely moving along x-axis, you can write it as x is equal to a sine omega t plus pi. If the particle is moving along y direction, then in such case you will be writing it as y is equal to a sine of omega t plus or minus pi. This plus or minus pi depends upon the initial starting position of the particle. Yeah, students, as we have discussed in the earlier problem, if the particle is starting at mean position or extreme position, based on that you will be getting equation for displacement of the particle. Now I'll take few examples and I'll write down the equations of simple harmonic motion for the particle executing SHM. So if first particle is starting at O and move towards plus A. So particle is starting at O and it is going towards plus A. So clearly it can represent with a sine function that can be x is equal to capital A sine of omega t plus 0, because initially particle is starting at mean position, phase difference is 0. Next, particle is starting at O and move towards minus A. So starting from this O position, it is going left side. Therefore, I can represent the SHM equation as minus A sine of omega t minus plus 0, minus or plus 0, no problem. But as the particle is moving along negative x-axis, you need to take that minus A. Next, in the third case, particle starts at minus A, move towards plus A. So particle is starting at this position and it is going towards this plus A. So it is having some phase difference from mean position. I will write it as x is equal to A sine of omega t. As it is starting from negative x-axis, you need to write it as minus 90. Right? Next, in the next case, particle is starting at plus A and it is going towards minus A. That means it is starting at right side extreme position and it is going left side. In that case, you can write it as x is equal to A. It is starting from negative like positive and it is going towards negative x-axis. So therefore it is A sine of omega t plus 90. The phase difference between two particles, the phase difference is particle starting from mean position and extreme position, it is phase difference of 90. So that is A. Next, coming to the fifth case, particle starts at minus A and come towards minus A. Minus A by 2 to minus A. Where will be minus A by 2? This is the position minus A by 2. And from minus A by 2, it is going towards this minus A and then it again come back to plus A. Therefore, there is some phase difference of the particle which is starting at A by 2. Therefore, you will be getting a graph like this. This is A, it is A. But where particle is starting? Particle is starting at minus A by 2. This is minus A. Particle is starting at this position, minus A by 2. From minus A by 2, it is going towards which position? It is going towards A. Therefore, you will be getting a graph like this. Obviously it is a cost graph because it is starting from starting with some phase. You can just write it as cos, or you can take sine and you should introduce a phase difference. So I will be writing this as x is equal to amplitude will remain same as it is a into sine of omega t. There is a phase difference between these two particles, and as it is starting at position minus a by 2, which is half of the amplitude, that will be minus pi divided by 4. Pi by 4 is 45 degrees. So between 0 and a, it is exactly at the center minus a by 2. Therefore phase difference will be negative and it is minus pi by 4. If the particle is starting at minus a, then in such case you will be writing it as phase difference as minus 90. If the particle is starting at minus a by 2 and if it is going towards negative a, then in such case you will be writing it as a sine omega t minus pi by 4, and it is going along negative x-axis, so you should put one negative sign here. Okay, that is displacement in this case. Now last, the final one, you can plot graph like this. Particle is starting at plus a by 2 and it is going towards this plus a, and then it is returning back, and then it is going to this position. So particle is starting at position a by 2. Therefore displacement of the particle can be written as x is equal to amplitude is the same as it is a, as it is going right side towards positive extreme position, you can write it as sine of omega t. As it is going right side, phase difference will be plus, therefore it is plus, and it is exactly half of mean position and extreme position, that is a by 2. So it will be half of the phase difference angle. 90 divided by 2 will become 45. It is pi by 4. Like this, based on the particle, where is its initial position, you can write down SHM equation corresponding to its motion. Only the thing is, you can just introduce a phase difference from 0 to 90 degrees or 0 to 180 degrees or 0 to 360 degrees. Any phase difference you can introduce for the particle which is moving in SHM in this SHM equation, and you can write down equation for simple harmonic motion. Students, we already have derived equation for displacement of the particle executing SHM. So we know that displacement of the particle x is equal to a sine omega t plus or minus pi, where pi is phase difference. I want to now find out velocity of the particle in SHM. So in order to calculate velocity of the particle executing SHM, you can write it as velocity v is equal to dx divided by dt, which is written as d by dt of x is a sine omega t plus or minus pi. So v is equal to a into omega into sine differentiation is cos omega t plus or minus pi, and d by dt of omega t I am writing it as omega, so that a omega I have written here. Okay, this is equation for velocity v. This omega is function of time, so I am differentiating it with respect to time once again. Inside term also should be differentiated, so this omega I am writing it here. D by dt of omega t is omega, and v is equal to a omega cos omega t plus or minus phi. This is equation for velocity v of the particle executing simple harmonic motion. And as we know, sine omega t minus plus or minus pi is equal to 1 minus cos square omega t plus or minus pi, right? I'll write it in reverse. We can just write it as cos square omega t plus or minus pi is equal to 1 minus sine square omega t plus or minus pi. So you can just write it as cos omega t plus or minus pi is equal to under root 1 minus sine square omega t plus or minus pi, right? And we know that x is equal to a sine of omega t plus or minus pi. From here you can write sine omega t plus or minus pi is equal to x divided by a. So just I'll substitute these equations over here. You can just write it as v is equal to a omega cos omega t plus or minus pi can be written as 1 minus sine square omega t plus or minus pi can be written as x by a, that is x square divided by a square. So v can be written as a omega under root a square minus x square. A, I'm writing it out from the root. This a and a gets cancelled. So v is equal to omega into under root a square minus x square. This is equation for velocity of the particle executing simple harmonic motion. So now let us discuss few cases. At mean position, x is equal to 0. At mean position x is equal to 0, how do you write this v? V is equal to omega into under root a square minus 0, which is equal to a omega. Therefore, v is equal to maximum at mean position. Velocity of the particle is maximum at mean position and v maximum value is equal to a omega, right? And at extreme position, I can write x is equal to capital A. Extreme position means x is equal to capital A. I'll just substitute that here. V is equal to omega into under root a square minus a square. So v is equal to 0. Therefore, v is equal to 0 at extreme position. So therefore, velocity of the particle executing simple harmonic motion at extreme position is 0. And at any other value, like let me take when x is equal to a by 2. That means at half of the displacement of the particle, x is equal to a by 2. That means in between mean position and extreme position, if the particle is, we want to find out velocity of the particle. I want to find out velocity of the particle here. X is equal to a by 2. So in order to calculate this, what you will do? Just in this equation, put x is equal to a by 2. So v will be equal to omega into under root a square minus x square can be a square divided by 4. 4a square minus a square is 3a square. V is equal to root 3 omega into a divided by 2. This is velocity and it is in meter per second or centimeter per second. This is equation for velocity of the particle when it is at half of the half distance between mean position and extreme position. This is the way you can determine velocity of the particle executing simple harmonic motion. Taking the basic equation, differentiating that with respect to time, you will get velocity. Just making some small modifications, you will be getting equation for velocity in terms of position x. And at different positions, you can calculate velocity by using this equation. So we can write down equation for velocity as V equal to A omega into cos omega t plus or minus pi. This is number one. V is equal to omega into under root a square minus x square. These are the two equations which represents velocity of the particle in simple harmonic motion. And point number one to be noted is velocity of particle is not constant. Velocity of the particle is not constant. Therefore, particle executing SHM is non-uniform motion. This is non-uniform motion because the particle, when it is traveling in the SHM path, like whether it can be x-axis or y-axis, the velocity of the particle is not constant, it is variable. If velocity is constant, it is uniform motion, but here velocity is not constant, therefore it is non-uniform motion. So particle executing simple harmonic motion will be always non-uniform motion. And maximum velocity, it is at mean position, minimum velocity, it is at extreme position. And if you plot graph for this, this is time taken. Maximum velocity is a omega plus a omega. Minimum velocity is minus a omega. At mean position, that means at time t is equal to 0. This is t is equal to 0 and this is t by 4. It is 2t by 4 and this is 3t by 4 and this is capital T. Now, when the particle is at mean position, velocity of the particle is maximum. Therefore, it starts from plus a omega. From there, its velocity decreases to 0 when it goes to extreme position. And from there, its velocity increases to minus a omega. And from there, its velocity increases to 0, decreases to 0. And then it comes finally this way. And this equation represents V is equal to a omega cos of omega t plus or minus pi. This is equation representing velocity of the particle executing SHM. Exactly this graph, which is representing velocity, is out of phase with the displacement graph. So clearly you can write velocity and displacement of particle executing SHM. Velocity and displacement of particle executing SHM is out of phase by 90 degrees or pi by 2 radian. Velocity and displacement are out of phase because displacement you are getting sine omega t plus or minus pi, but velocity you are getting cos omega t plus or minus pi. Sine and cos have a phase difference of 90 degrees. Therefore, particles displacement and velocity are out of phase by an angle of 90 degrees or pi by 2. This is one important equation. You can write down velocity of the particle. And as we know, whenever we are dealing with velocity of the particle, you can even calculate kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is equal to half m v square. where v is velocity, maximum velocity is a omega. Therefore, kinetic energy maximum is equal to half m into v square can be written as a square into omega square. Maximum kinetic energy for the particle, and this is at mean position. And the kinetic energy will be 0 at extreme position. This is how velocity of a particle varies when it is executing simple harmonic motion. We have derived equation for displacement velocity. Now we will learn about acceleration. Displacement x is equal to a sine of omega t plus or minus pi. Velocity v is equal to a omega cos of omega t plus or minus pi. Now I want to find out acceleration. So in order to find out acceleration, a is equal to dv divided by dt. This gives you a as d by dt of velocity is a omega into cos of omega t plus or minus pi. This is a omega is constant, d by dt of cos omega t is minus sine omega t plus or minus pi into d by dt of omega into t. This is equal to minus a omega square into sine of omega t plus or minus pi. But what is a into sine omega t plus or minus pi? That is x. Therefore, a is equal to minus omega square into x. This is equation for acceleration of the particle which is executing simple harmonic motion. And clearly a is directly proportional to minus x. Therefore, when x is equal to 0, a is equal to 0. Displacement of particle is 0, then acceleration will be equal to 0. When x is equal to maximum, acceleration of the particle will be maximum, but it is in opposite direction. Therefore, if you plot a graph for acceleration with respect to time, you can draw that graph like this. What is the maximum value of acceleration? Maximum value of acceleration is omega square into a. It is plus and it is minus omega square into a. Now, when x is equal to 0, a is equal to 0. So particle starts from 0. And this is t by 4. And it is 2t by 4. And this is 3t by 4. And this is capital T, time period. So particle starts from 0, mean position. So as x is positive, a will be negative. Therefore, you will be getting a graph like this. And from here, it goes to this value. And then from here, it goes to this value. And then from here, it comes to this position. This equation is a is equal to minus omega square a into sine of omega t plus pi. Clearly, acceleration and displacement both are same graphs. But acceleration and displacement are exactly opposite to each other. Therefore, acceleration and displacement are out of phase by 180 degrees or pi radian. And acceleration is 0 at mean position. Acceleration is equal to maximum at extreme position. Clear? So this is how you can write down acceleration, and this acceleration condition is a equal to minus, a is proportional to minus x. So in order to prove any motion as simple harmonic motion, you need to prove that acceleration of the particle is directly proportional to displacement in opposite direction. If you are able to prove this condition, we can clearly tell that it is simple harmonic motion. And acceleration and velocity are out of phase by 90 degrees. Acceleration and displacement are out of phase by 180 degrees. Okay, so this is about acceleration of the particle executing SHF.